All right, everyone. Welcome back. So, how about that Overwatch? Great job. Give a round of applause to all of our competitors. All right, so we will have our award presentation in a little bit. We're actually give a chance for our sponsors to talk to you guys. So they're going to give some information to you guys, and then they will have a chance to, you guys can actually ask questions in the crowd. But again, I'm going to pass it out to my sponsors. They're going to talk for a little bit.
Hi, everyone. My name is Aaron Blackman. I'm the director of esports at Doane University. So we are a pretty new program. We're in our second year, but we had a really good first year. Actually, one of our Rocket League teams got second in the country in their division. So super exciting. So we have Rocket League. We've got Overwatch. We've got Super Smash Brothers, and then we're adding Valorant in the spring. And if you don't know about Doane, we are just a kind of a small liberal arts college, 20 miles southwest of Lincoln. So we're pretty close to a lot of things, but we're still kind of a very tight knit community. Yeah, we offer scholarships as well. So scholarships for players, scholarships for casting, live production, graphic design, social media, anything that would help support esports, we can offer you a scholarship for that. Yeah, definitely check us out and check all of us out. Obviously, college is going to be expensive, but for a lot of us, we can help reduce that cost by a lot with esports scholarships. So, yeah, thanks.
I'm Colin Tucker. I'm the head esports coach at York University in York, Nebraska. We're in our fourth year right now. We compete in all the same titles that the Nebraska High School League does, and we actually have a few graduates from the different high schools competing with us now, and they've already been able to see some success in their first year with some Fortnite Nationals qualifiers and some League of Legends finalists. So, with the talent that you guys have here, can be replicated at the college level, and we all compete in the same leagues and see each other. And so if you like the communities that you have now, all of us are great fits for you. At York, we try to really develop our community. We're a really small school. We're probably actually one of the smallest schools up here. But if you're looking for a great education, a really tight-knit community to continue your esports career, but also get a great degree and then continue on into a really solid career path, just let us know. Just come talk to us. We offer esports scholarships. Always, like I told some of your coaches, I try and reserve some money for anybody who places at state, just because you're making Nebraska esports history, whether you know it or not. But you're the start of something really, really great that's just going to continue on, and we want to continue to support you guys as you move on to the next level. So thank you.
I'm Austin Glover. I'm with Computer Hardware. We are a local computer store and service center. We have a couple locations around the state. I'm out of the Lincoln store. We also have stores in Grand Island, Kearney, and Hastings. We work with gaming PCs like what you see up here, Apple devices, Windows devices, iPhones, all that type of stuff. And we were actually lucky enough to provide the machine that they use in the back to do the mainstream that you see up here. And so if you are in need of a custom build PC, pre-built, anything like that, please come find me, stop by my booth, whatever works.
My name is Ryan Hines. I'm the head esports coach for Concordia University, located in Seward, Nebraska, just 30 minutes outside of Lincoln there. So at Seward, we've had a program for about 4 years now, and we've had a lot of success. It's really awesome. Our Valorant team right now is going to the finals for our NECC division, and our Overwatch team had made playoffs, as well as our League of Legends team. So we've got some great talent, and super awesome to be here to be a part of this for as many years as I have in the Concordia program. So it's really exciting to see how it's grown. But at Concordia, we've got some great academics between our computer science, our biology, and our business programs are excellent. We are founded as a teaching college, so if you are interested in teaching, that's one of our specialties for sure. So come talk to me about scholarships for all of the games we have. I'm also super interested, like everybody else is, in just everything around it. So if you just have an interest in gaming and you're looking at, casting, content creation, and anything like that, please come talk to myself and, of course, the other guys here, and we'll see what we can do for you. But Awesome. Great job, everybody.
Alrighty, thank you, Coach. My name is Charles Kiefer. I'm the head esports coach at Pratt Community College in the beautiful Pratt, Kansas. It's about an hour and 15 minutes west of Wichita, Kansas. We've been a sponsor of this organization for the past this year, and we went to one event last year, and we love coming here. This is a great organization, great event. We play a lot of these schools on stage. We're a little different. We're a two-year college, so you can come and do all your general education classes. We have tech programs. Right now we compete in the Unified Collegiate League, which is a brand new league this year that has schools from Midwest into Pennsylvania into Cal, like they're everywhere. And then NJCAA, we're going to transition to NECC next fall because we want to compete against some other bigger schools and a couple of you on stage I want to beat. No offense. But yeah, no, we have Overwatch, we have Valorant, we're adding Rocket League in the spring, we're adding League of Legends in the fall. We have Smash players, we're trying to build an official Smash team. We have lots of scholarship money available for the fall, so come see us. We'll be here for a little bit longer, and then we're going to head out.
All right. My name's Adrian McIntyre. I'm the director of esports here at Midland University. This is Fergus. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah. So we also offer scholarships for all of our competitive titles as well as anything to do with esports. We are one of the oldest varsity programs in the country. And we offer scholarships to every single student that joins our program. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by. But, you know, if you join my team, you get a dog or two. So, stop.
All right. So yeah, thanks again to our sponsors. All right, so now we could field any questions. We're have a couple questions hopefully get asked in the crowd. So if you have any questions, please raise your hand. I'll repeat them out loud so that way we can hopefully get them answered. Let's go right here. That's a great question. So he asked, if you want to send some highlights to a coach, how would he go about doing that?
Yeah, so I believe all of us are in the NSCSA Discord, right? And we have usually the collegiate coach's role in there. So if you want to find us, you just can go either into that. You can also find us on our websites and like send us an email saying, hey, I'm, from Platt, be ready to send you all my information. And you can send us highlights and then tell us a little bit about yourself on top of that.
As collegiate coaches, we love cold DMs. Just message us. You can email us, message us on Discord. A lot of us have like I have my personal cell phone number on our website. Literally just reach out. And for me personally, especially the students that like take the time to send a highlight reel are probably going to be at the top of my recruiting list. So.
All right. Next question. Way in the back. What's the difference between high school esports and college esports?
For some of the games, it's actually a different format. So I was actually talking to some Smash players earlier. We do individuals and crew battles instead of 2v2. And so some of the games are actually just a different format altogether. But generally what you're going to see is the competition is going to be much higher, and the difficulty, as well as the length of competition for each game. But you're also going to see that what the practice schedule looks like, the regiment that you have with that, as well as the community experience is a little bit longer and more intense. And so I actually had a student who won state this previous spring in Overwatch. He's playing for us now. And he was like, wow, this season doesn't seem to end. And I was like, well, for you, you keep qualifying for tournaments and playoffs and nationals. So it's a little bit different for you. But it usually is a little bit longer. And we each, I think, have a kind of a different format. We, at York, we do semester by semester. So we just compete in some games in the spring and some games in the fall. So right now we're doing Fortnite, League of Legends, FIFA, and Smash. And in the spring, we're doing Valorant, Rocket League, Overwatch. And then some of my players want us to do Mario Kart and Splatoon. So we kind of split it up. I do that just to let my players who want to take a break. And then I find community leagues for anybody who is sweaty enough to play year-round League of Legends. So for those people, I just push them off to the side and find their own leagues. But that's usually the biggest difference, I would say.
For us, this is a sport, so we treat it just like basketball, volleyball, football. Other than academics, priority list is academics, esports. So like we expect you guys to like be prepared, grinding a lot. It's definitely a lot more time commitment than in high school.
All right, we probably have time for about one more question if we have it in the crowd. One more question. Right there in the middle of the back. So he says, aside from scholarships and stuff, what are some benefits of being on an esports team?
So for a lot of us, we have like an esports arena or a lab. And so it kind of depends from school to school access to that lab. So being on the esports team means you've got access to that lab. You've got access to these, gaming PCs. But then, things like jerseys, some of us, have the ability to go to LANs. It just kind of varies from team to team. And so those are kind of the big things, at least for us.
For us, we started 4 years ago, and I'm proud that my team has surpassed me in skill in almost every single game. But with that, as our programs grow, we've been able to add on assistant coaches. So we have an assistant Smash coach who just coaches Smash, which is incredible. And then we have a Fortnite and Overwatch coach. And so those coaches are specialties in their area, which is really nice to give individual training to each player and kind of help them raise their skill level. No matter what the skill level is, you help them improve as an individual. And then as a head coach, I kind of operate as a handle all the behind the scenes stuff, but also I help support students just with their academics and make sure that while they're at college, they're getting the most value out of it, and they're developing as a person as much as possible, and they're ready for that career field. And just like any other athletic team, there's a lot of things that you develop being an esports player, and those skills transfer to the real world. And we just work on developing those: leadership, communication, teamwork, trust. Those things transition to the real world, and you have to build those soft skills. And so the hard skills of how good your aim is doesn't really transfer. But a lot of other things about esports develops you as an individual, and that's what we really focus on as coaches, is that we want to see each of our players get better in their game, but also better as a person after they graduate with a degree and move on to the next stage of their lives.
I would agree with what he said with you. We have former students that come back and help coach our guys. We've had people that played in the Overwatch World Cup trials have come back and helped our guys get better at Overwatch. At the 2-year level, it's really important for me to make sure that my players are getting noticed by 4-year coaches. So like all these coaches obviously are probably also looking for transfer students. And so some of them have been talking to my guys this weekend because that's their job, is to recruit for 4-year people. So if you're like, I don't know if college is for me, community college is a great way to try it out, get your gen eds done, and then in 2 years get recruited. I had freshmen that got big time offers to go to Ottawa University, which is in Kansas, which is one of the best Overwatch schools in the nation. So, and then he was a freshman in college.
One other thing I can add to that is the feel between, high school and college is definitely and Colin was close to what I was going to say, but you're just really the community that you kind of get to set up in, because not only are you, going to school with these people, you have some classes like you do in high school, but then at high school you just go home. At college, you just go, then on to, to our cafeteria, or then you go on to your dorm, and you're with these people a lot more often than you are at the high school level. So you really get to form like some great relationships there. These are people that are not just your teammates, not just your classmates, but really can kind of be there for you in a lot of different aspects. So you're studying with these people, you're playing, and you're getting better academically, as well as then, of course, in our games. So it's really just kind of a really fun atmosphere. So if you're, really enjoying it now at the college level, it does just get more intense and better, in my opinion. So
We'll give a hand to our sponsors.